Alright, welcome back! Today we're covering one of the most important building blocks in electronics, the diode. Diodes allow current to flow in only one direction. Think of them like a one-way street for electricity. They're essential in power supplies, signal processing, LED circuits, and rectifiers. Alright, let's start somewhere. What is a diode? A diode is a semiconductor component that allows current to flow in only one direction. It has two terminals, the anode, which is the positive side, and the cathode, the negative side. Current flows when the anode is more positive than the cathode. If the anode is less positive or negative, current is blocked. This behavior is called rectification. Let's look at how a diode is shown in a circuit diagram. The symbol looks like an arrow pointing into a bar. The arrow represents the direction of conventional current flow, and the bar represents the blocking direction. Think of it again like a one-way gate for electricity. So how does a diode work? Diodes have two operating modes. First, we have forward bias mode. The anode is more positive than the cathode, and this means that current flows, and as a result of that, there's a voltage drop. Usually about 0.7 volts for silicon diodes and 0.3 volts for germanium diodes. Pretty small voltage drop. Second, we have reversed bias. And this means that the cathode is more positive, and so current is blocked. And that means that the diode is like an open switch, so no current will flow. Think of a diode like a check valve in plumbing. It only allows flow in one direction. What happens when diodes are placed in parallel? If both diodes face the same direction, they share current, but not always evenly. One might carry more due to some slight differences. For example, if D1 is a germanium diode and D2 is a silicon diode, the germanium diode will conduct the majority or all of the current since its forward bias voltage is much lower than the silicon diode. If they face opposite directions, only one allows current depending on voltage direction. This setup is used in protection circuits, but not for general current flow. When diodes are in series, the voltage drops from each diode simply add up. So you have V1 plus V2 plus V3, where V1 and V2 are the voltage drops from the diodes. So far in the course, we've been using our best friend's LEDs to see how things work. But how does an LED work? Well, we've been forward biasing an LED. LED stands for light-emitting diode. It lights up when forward biased, and that means that the anode is more positive than the cathode. Each LED color has different voltage drops. Red LEDs drop about 2 volts. Green or blue LEDs drop around 3 volts. If the voltage is too low, the LED won't light up. If it's too high, it can burn out. We'll need this info later when we control LED brightness. Diodes are usually found in chargers. The electricity from a wall outlet is called alternating current, or AC. But devices like phones and laptops run on direct current, or DC. AC flips back and forth between positive and negative. DC stays steady in one direction. To convert AC into DC, we use diodes. A diode acts like a one-way valve. It lets current flow forward, but blocks it in reverse. So when AC goes positive, the diode passes it through. When it goes negative, it's blocked. This is called half-wave rectification. Arrange 4 diodes in a bridge, and you flip all the negative halves positive. That's known as full wave rectification. Finally, add a capacitor and the jagged wave smooths into a steady DC output, just like the ones that power your devices. So why are diodes so important? They let current flow in only one direction. So they protect circuits, they power LEDs, and they convert AC to DC. And so they're in nearly every electronic device. Your charger probably has diodes in it, converting from the wall outlet to DC for your phone. Here's a bonus challenge. Can you design a circuit that turns on an LED only when voltage is detected through a diode? Try it and tag us at Horizon Robotics Lab. See you in the next one. If you like what you've seen so far, you should visit our website and check out our electronics and coding kit. It comes with all the videos, all the lessons, all the code, all the labs, and all the project files. So yeah, link in the description and happy learning.